Ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs will start in just 2 minutes. Let's do it. Time for the Rose Bowl. And here we go.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
NC State, world famous. I also know it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree.
Look at that first, near the first down Bucks.
And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that
the winner of this game goes to face the winner of the Georgia Penn State. Yeah.
To the air, it's Howard. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And now another deep
ball.
He
almost picked off.
In the end zone, could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Second down after that previous play.
Turns it off. Anderson gets no gain, loses a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the
What's up,
defense.
Mox?
The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary.
Here's a shot
Fucking
toward the
firing
end zone.
deep. End zone! Incomplete.
Big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. And they will try out the field goal.
The kick is...
And he's got it from 47 yards
Good.
away, showing off the deep range.
Oh no.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Oh, I barely made that field goal.
So after the field goal, kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line.
That's right.
Brought down. So NC State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass, it's McCall. Makes a quick grab.
Get him down.
But he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Huh.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the
Okay,
right
no.
at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Same tailback, another carry. First down yardage at the 46.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards.
And they just keep running the ball.
And then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back.
Dang.
Down the middle, it's Collins. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
There you go.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Come on.
The catch.
There you go.
It's Collins. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. The grab. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's caught. They pick up 4.
And a 4.
Second down and 6 coming up. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Dropping back, it's McCall. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion.
Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between
Come on.
these two.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Get him down. There you go, D.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or
there you go.
Loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Third.
To try to come up with that first down.
Trying to throw for it.
Neutral field. He's gonna run. He's gonna be just shy of the goal line. And NC State will go for a field goal. Watch the fake.
Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. The field goal
and they got it.
Good. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That'll score the Buckeyes 3, NC State 3.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time.
Intended to Travion. Travion still going. Gain of 4.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's
Will Howard. Howard looking, Bose, fires, caught, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, hurls the man down to the 30.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go
Jukes
back to
Judkins.
him.
Judkins gain about 5 there.
Slow him down.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Quarterback looking to pass here.
Let's play the first quarter. Howard looking, fires, caught, first down, world famous. Well, we're into the first quarter in the Rose Bowl. The score is all tied up 3-0.
Continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Hand it off. Judkins, he is shy.
Get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play call.
Anderson.
Run it or throw it.
Lost 2. Also out there.
Pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Judkins!
He's swarmed by the defense.
The ruling on the play of a touchdown, no touchdowns under review. I swear he got. He's shy.
Great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a few.
The Bucks are gonna go for it. Hand it off. Henderson, touchdown, world famous.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. Uses that.
Carry on. And on to defend. We will fight to the end for Ohio.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Extra point. Snap back. Ball kick is up. And it's good.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Deep kick. Deep kick.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Got him, Jack Sawyer. Captain Jack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play.
Oh, wide open.
For a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this
he's gonna run.
away. So instead, quarterback has time.
Got to the 45, second and 5 for the NC State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
There we go, D.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
No, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more
Third!
manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Oh, QB.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a
Oh,
first
they
down.
gave him the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down.
He got drilled.
Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's their
Loss of
second
8.
sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Third and very long. Can they make it?
Gotta get to the 28.
Dropping back. It's McCall.
Got sacked again.
Way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Look up. Ah, it's offsides.
See if he can make something happen with the return.
Offsides.
Penalty markers on the field.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, fourth down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
There you go.
Tackled just short of the 20-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive.
Shut up, Jeremy. Howard.
Throw it here on second down. And he'll rifle
Looking
this one
down the
deep to right
field.
side.
Incomplete.
Outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the
Look at that, Jeremy. Look at that, Jeremy. Still going. Down to the 40.
He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Uh-oh, deep in the end zone. Touchdown. World famous.
Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take it.
Are you still in Vegas, Jeremy?
25-yard line. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Incomplete.
That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Back to throw. It's McCall.
Intercepted!
Timing there. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. The sack in the play could not escape the pass.
Minneapolis.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send
Little
the
pooch
team
punt.
onto the field.
Pooch it.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Oh, nice.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession.
How long is your layover?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. The timeout is called.
Oh, so you'll be getting. Oh, so you won't be home for a while.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot.
It's intercepted again!
Brought down after a short return.
Oh, damn.
Interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball in coverage.
Gun formation. I'll go.
With their attack, because right now it's not working.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot.
There it is.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Bringing pressure. Here comes the shovel pass. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
On the ground, trying to power toward the
Let's
goal
go.
line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this defense is getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
21-point game.
Point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing
That's right.
offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32.
Timeout. No, NC State.
Call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's McCall. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Timeout. NC State. Their third and final.
Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The pass rush closing in. He launches out of bounds and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense.
Timeout. Ohio State.
To see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
All right, that's better.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. And he's back to throw again on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half.
Oh, they get. I thought I was. Damn.
It comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. NC State comes to the line quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Down goes the quarterback.
There you go.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris,
they're both great, Moxley.
I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they punting.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Buying time, moving to his left. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Wide open. He's gone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
His man. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the return
All right, Jeremy.
a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's McCall. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Let's go.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Looking to scramble.
But
Nowhere to go here, and the ball
no.
is knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Ah!
Touchdown, NC State. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
Oh, no!
Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Line getting set up.
I'm bored.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
What did I just do? I'm gonna jump ahead. I'm killing him. There we go.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
I should let him get it.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And that's a solid game.
Timeout. Let's see.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now
that game was over.
It's even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So
I got it in the stream. My whole thing is my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi just went out.
Focus on the task at hand.
No, not yet. Low internet. Of course.
Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What is going on with my Wi-Fi? What is going on? Probably gotta go reset my Wi-Fi, then come stream again. Yep, I got to. Yep. Let me just sim.